Hi, it's Mr. Mo. So today I'm bringing how to pick a Raspberry Pi for your home security. Throughout my channel, I have been talking about securing your loved ones and your family from cyber threats. So in this series, I will be taking you through how to use a Raspberry Pi to protect your home. First of all, we need to pick a Raspberry Pi. So currently in the market, there are few variants of Raspberry Pis. So I have picked the three most popular ones and which are more suitable for our purpose. So Raspberry Pi 5 is the latest and got more CPU and RAM. Pi 4 would be a decent device for these purposes, and Raspberry Pi 3 is been there for a while. The beauty of these devices is the form factor. They are quite small, but it got all the power and it got all the tools. Most of them are open source. You don't have to pay any licensing fees. Now, I know it's a bit hard to configure these kind of devices for the non-techie people, but I will have guides which take you through all those. First of all, you have to pick a model out of these, and they are available in popular retail websites such as Amazon or eBay. When you're buying a device, I would always suggest to buy a starter kit or the something which is called a kit. So the prices which are indicated here is only for the board, but a kit will contain all the items which you want to get going. Right. So in my next page, I'll say what is included in a Raspberry Pi kit. A kit includes the motherboard, of course, and the micro SD card, fan for the CPU, heatsink, a power supply, and HDMI cables. So when you get the whole kit, you can literally get going in a few minutes. And what do I use? I have a Raspberry Model 3, and this is the screenshot from my model. So the model which I recommend is go for a Model 4 with 8 gig of RAM at least and a 64 gig SSD storage. Now, my Raspberry Pi has been there for some time, and that's why I'm using a Pi 3. And there's no reason for me to upgrade it to a newer model because it's doing its job. Unless it gets busted, I would use this. Now, when it comes to storage, 64 gig of storage is heaps. You can get a micro SD card where you can use it for logs and quite a few things, which I'm going to take you through the videos. Now, the purposes of Raspberry Pi for home cybersecurity. Right. Initially, I'll be concentrating on creating how-to guides for these 5 purposes. So I will show you on a separate video how to build an ad blocking device using a Raspberry Pi. And using the same, we could use it as an internet speed tester to make sure that your ISPs are delivering what you are contracted for. And a USB sanitizer, right, to clean all these USB keys which floats around, goes around, to make sure it is out of malware, viruses, and so on. Also, as a hub for your home automation, which means, say, if you have Amazon Echo or a Google Home or whatever, it talks to the cloud. If you're concerned about your privacy and stuff going out to the external world, you can make your Raspberry Pi as the hub for all these home automation devices. Finally, you can make it as a centralized file share. So you could access your files securely from anywhere or inside the home, just as similar as Microsoft OneDrive or Amazon S3 bucket. So with that in mind, keep my channel subscribed so you will be able to see the how-to guides. Also, in the comment section, you can post any questions, or if you're interested in any specific Raspberry Pi project, let me know. I'll start creating videos on that. Thank you.